sad day. It finally happened. I think 9th is dying. I've got to check engine light, and look what happens when it's just sputtering. It's not even getting fuel. I'm sure what's wrong, but I'm on the Pyramid Lake Indian Reservation. I hope they have a mechanic here. If not, I'm completely fucked, but let's just see what happens. Oh, 9th. Okay, a little update here. I'm back on the highway. So when I got my oil changed last time, Valvoline didn't have a filter for it, and I'm sure my fuel filter needs to be changed. I'm also on the very end of the life of my battery, so that could be what's throwing the code. That could be what's causing it to sputter, so I'm just nursing her along to Fernley, which is the next town, and we'll get a code reading on her, and we'll get a new fuel filter on her, and we'll get a new battery on her. I know I should have taken care of this before I left Eugene, but after I got out of British Columbia and back into Oregon, and I was in that rain and the cold, I was like, get me out of here. So I literally took the stuff out of the tank, the toaster, that I took up to Canada, and I threw it into 9th, and I hit the road. And so I've been 2 days traveling south because I want to be in the desert for the winter. But if I break down, is this not the most beautiful place? Whoa, whoa, stay on the road. To break down, you know? And I have my home with me, and I have groceries. So I also have AAA, always have AAA. And if I get separated from my vehicle, I have the RV insurance. And they cover me for a tow, as well as a hotel room for like up to $1,000 and meals. So we might be having a little hotel adventure if 9th has to have extensive work. Always a positive to what's negative. Okay, I'll get back to you when I know more. And why didn't I get a fuel filter? I guess I should add this to it too. They were sold out. They said there's a shortage in the country. There isn't. They're a bunch of kids wrenching, changing oil. Maybe that's what their headquarters told them. So yeah, I'll find one up here, I'm sure. If not, I'll blow it out. They weren't. I said, well, can you just blow it out if it's if there's none available right now? They're like, we can't do that. So anyways, I threw 9th in storage when I went to BC. Completely forgot about it, and so now I'm gonna have to deal with it. I do make little notes, and now that I have 2 vehicles, I'm keeping track with a journal in both vehicles, so I know what's done, what has to be done. I'm keeping good records, and yeah, hopefully this will be fine. But it's a gorgeous sunny day, and it's a beautiful drive. I've been taking my time. I've already had a cup of coffee. It's a Friday morning. I did my premiere. I just revealed Tank on the channel, but you knew Tank then is 10th. So Tank, the toaster's in storage, and 9th and I are heading to the desert. Okay, driving with the hazards on. It's 70 miles an hour, but I can only do 55. Let's see if we make it into Reno. Hi, Sabrina. My name is Mindy, and I'm on my way into Reno right now, and I have a 2003 HondaElement.
You have reached Kyle Friedman, Service Advisor at Bill Pierce Honda. We appreciate your business. However, I'm with a client, so I'm unable to respond your call immediately. If you need help with an appointment call, we would advise that you make the appointment first, then transfer to an advisor for any further questions. All messages left for advisors will be returned by the end of the business day.
Well, I'm not going there. I'll just go to a Napa Auto Parts or something. Okay, so I have a plan to fix this because I'm not getting help from anybody. Good afternoon, Joe's Garage. My name is Mindy, and I'm traveling through Reno right now, and
So, car care, I can help you.
Good afternoon, Jay's Total Car Care. My name is Mindy, and I have a 2003 HondaElement, and I'm in your area right now from Oregon. My car is sputtering. I know that it also needs a new battery, and it threw up an engine code. Would you be able to see me today with it?
Let me put you on a brief hold, check my scheduling, and I'll get right back to you.
Thanks a lot.
Of course.
Okay.
You still?
Yep, I'm still here. Oop, hello? There I am. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crunch, but we'll squeeze you in, get you taken care of.
So here is the update. I'm at the O'Reilly's. So Nick, that's the code. Okay, rocker arm. So I have an appointment because it was really hard to get anybody, you know, because I'm in Sparks, Nevada, and it's like they're just so short-handed. So I did find a shop that said that they'll get me in for a diagnosis. Well, now I've already done their diagnosis for them, but they're probably still going to have to diagnose it. But at least...
So my guess is it's probably got water in that VTEC connector.
Okay, and is that what was... That must have been what Stan was having in tank. Because remember he said it, the same thing. He was talking about...
Getting in a limp, yeah. I think on yours, that's what we did. I don't know if we replaced the connector or sealed the connector on that one.
So I'm not driving in tank right now. I'm in 9th.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, though, I think we did do something with the VTEC on that car.
Okay.
We did have an issue.
Okay.
And it's really, really common. But the giveaway is the rain.
Okay.
So that's what I would be
okay.
looking at is I have checked that toothpick connector. Now, Dorman, they make, and we actually stock them here, they make a little pigtail.
Uh-huh.
We cut the old one off because what happens is the rubber gets all dried out and the water just goes right through it.
Okay.
And then it gets in and it shorts it. And that's why it throws that code. That's why it goes in a limp mode.
Right.
So that's what you got to watch.
Yeah. So I can't drive above 55 on the highway. It's just a no-go. I had to put my flashers on and limp it out of the desert to here.
So I can send you a picture of what the valve looks like and where that is.
Okay.
If you want, you can try to attempt it. But do is you can just take a paper towel and try it out.
Okay, yeah, send me a picture and I'll try that. No, and I've got the appointment. Okay, so now I have an update. This is good news. So it's like some kind of actuator thing, solenoid thingy. I'm not a mechanic, you know that, guys. So that's going to get fixed on Monday morning, and I'm going to be getting the battery changed. So in the meantime, to make the things go faster on Monday, I'm getting the battery changed here. And because you guys know when I was up in Oregon, they didn't have a fuel filter. So in the meantime, I'm getting a new battery from O'Reilly's. This lovely gentleman's helping me here, and I'll be putting a new air filter in it because I couldn't get that done in Oregon. And then Monday morning, I should get the other piece fixed too. Thank you to Nick, the HondaElement guru. So this is not the problem, but look at the difference. Okay, changing the air filter. Okay, so it's an update. So I've made it now to the Honda in Sparks, Nevada. Well, good morning. It is another day here in Sparks, Nevada. 9th is back here in the garage. I spent all day yesterday trying to get it diagnosed. I think we know what it is. I think it's going to get fixed. Luckily, all the appointments I was trying to get weren't until Wednesday, which is about 5 days from now. And so luckily it's getting fixed right now, so we'll just update you when it's done. Okay, so we have an update from the HondaElement. 9th is fixed, and we're under a winter storm warning here in Sparks, Nevada. It's supposed to snow today. The winds are insane. The door just about broke at the shop where 9th was getting fixed from the wind blowing on it, but I'm now heading to a hot springs to relax and just chill. It's been quite the journey just to get this far this winter. So we'll see what I get up to and where I go. Okay, I'm currently driving into the storm. The wind is insane. I don't know if you can see it out there, but you can see this is the snowstorm. Okay, this should be fun. Well, it's never a good sign when the snow plows are out, but we got, they're saying 40-mile-an-hour crosswinds. 9th, even though she's fixed, it's like driving a brick into the wind, so I can't do more than 55, but I'm warm, I'm safe, and I'm up for this. Another produce inspection. We'll just see what these guys have to say. Good afternoon. Are you staying warm?
Yeah. I borrow some of those blankets?
Of course. I have no produce, sir.
Okay, you're good to go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Yeah, so that's what happens. Produce patrol. Don't be smuggling lemons. $57.94 for that many gallons of gas. Oh my God. This is Lee Mining, California. And it's cold out there. Oh my goodness.
Your route may be affected by winter storm warning.
Okay. Driving in a winter wonderland. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. There's hardly any traffic on the road at all. Okay. Well, it's now 10 to 5. And I'm just outside of Bishop, California, and well, Travertine Hot Springs, I think it's because it's so cold and snowing up there that, well, they were cold. I'm now in search of my own private hot spring. And this is, so up there, focus, is Keogh Hot Springs. And that's the main source of this hot spring down over here. But just up here, if you walk farther up that's the creek. As you can see, it's not steamy. It's not steamy at all. But is my very own private little itty bitty baby hot spring. Oh, and this one's hot. Okay, well, this is gonna be a nudie one, so there can't be any filming. So this one is free below the resort, and oh God, this feels so good. Okay. Cheers. Oh wait, let me get a beverage. Having a little celebration to finally be out of the Northwest, and there's still snow happening, but oh. Oh yeah. Oh, you can't beat this. And I get it all to myself. It's private. Well, good morning. I'm not sure where I left off yesterday. I did make it to a hot spring, so I know I filmed that. And then that was about, I think, 15 miles. No, it was 40 minutes before Lone Pine. I ended up spending the night at a little town. It's like a station. There's a gas station there and then a couple of houses. It's about 12 miles north of Lone Pine. And it got down to 21. But that electric blanket of mine, it's legit. It's totally working great. So I was tucked in warm, got up at about, I don't know, 5:30, got myself ready, and then I did go into Lone Pine to the bakery, and I got one of those gorgeous pastries that they have and a coffee, because I didn't feel like making my coffee outside. So I'm in the desert for the winter, kids. This is exciting.